Hello friends, welcome to one more video where I will demonstrate a new Java project whose title is Shark Tank. As you may already know, Shark Tank is a very popular reality show where entrepreneurs, also known as pitchers, from India come to present their startups to sharks. Here, sharks are nothing but founder, co-founder or CEOs of well-known companies such as Lenskart, Boat, Shadi.com, etc. If shark like the idea or startup and think that it may grow in future, then they make some investment in startup in exchange of some equity. So similarly our project simulates this idea and provide platform to user to register as shark or as pitcher, where they are able to register ideas or able to invest in those ideas as per their role. So before starting demo we must see technologies used to develop this project. So this project uses Spring Boot, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, Java, MySQL and JPA. So let's get started with demo. First of all, we can see the home page where we get title of project and options of login and register. So if I click on the register, I have to select one of the options, whether I want to register as shark or as pitcher. So now I am clicking on pitcher option. Here I have to give some basic details. So let me give first name as Komal Gunjal, age 26, email as komal@gmail.com, contact number as any random 10-digit number and some password. After that, here I have to give title of startup. So for now I am giving it as CocoFit. Then some description about startup. So let me quickly write some details. After that I have to enter how much equity I own in the startup currently. It may be 100% or less if we have diluted some equity already. So I am giving here as 90% by assuming that I already have given 10% equity to some other investor. Now next I have to give ask value, means how much I am expecting from sharks, and final equity in percent that I will give in exchange of investment. So I am asking for 12 lakh rupees for 6.5% of equity. So by this way we have filled all details. Now here I have given some validation such as no field should be empty or offered equity cannot be greater than owned equity, and like this some basic validations. For demo one of those, I have not selected gender here and I am clicking on submit button. So you can see that I got message that please select valid gender. So let me quickly select gender and click on register. So as I click on register button, system have redirected me to a page where I am getting message to wait till admin verify my details and make me active. So for now I will click on back and come back to the home page. Before we log in as admin and make our user active, let me also register one user as shark as well. So I will simply click on register and will select shark option this time. So I will enter name Aman Gupta, brand Boat, designation as founder, email as aman@gmail.com. After that contact number and some password. So as soon as I click on register, I will get same page as got previously. So let's come back on home page and log in as admin. So we can make both of these pitcher and shark active. For admin, username is admin and password is admin100. So after login, we are on admin dashboard where we can see 6 tabs as inactive shark, inactive pitchers, active sharks, active pitchers, deals and analytics. So let's click on inactive shark. Here admin can see all newly registered sharks and can make them active by verifying their details by some external means. So let's click on this active button and activate these sharks. Now let's come back to dashboard by clicking on this back button. In inactive feature tab, we will get all inactive features and we can see their details by clicking on this More button. So on this page, admin can see basic details about feature, amount asked, equity dilution and valuation, which is internally calculated automatically. After that, title of startup and description. So one by one, I will make all of these startups as active. So now in active sharks and active picture tabs, we can see all sharks and all pictures which we made active just now. If we click on this deals tab, we can see there is one deal only which is already made between shark Amita Thapar and pitcher Anil Wagmare, about 20 lakhs rupees for 30% of equity. We will come back on this section once again when we will have more deals and data from sharks and pitcher roles. And finally, we have this analytics tab where we will get some analytical data about project or system such as total number of deals which is currently 1, investment in CR, total sharks and pitchers which are 5 and 8 currently. So I will log out by clicking on this icon and will come back to home page. Okay, now let's log in by as one of the sharks. I have entered credentials and logged in. I can see shark dashboard and on home there are list of some startups. Each startup showing some information such as startup title, name of pitcher by whom the startup was registered, valuation of startup as per amount asked and equity offered by pitcher, amount asked and equity offered. Here on each startup I get 3 buttons as I am out, save and more. If shark wants to know more about the startup, then he or she can click on this more button and can see startup details. Shark can also ask questions by clicking on this Ask a Question button. So let me click here and ask one question. I want to know about sales made last year, so I typed my question and will click on Ask. So this question now will be visible to pitcher and he or she can answer this question. Now let's say shark wants to see details of idea owner. Then he or she can click on this idea owner tab and basic information about pitcher will be visible such as name, startup, gender, age and equity holding. Now let's click on the back button. Now suppose shark is interested in the startup and want to give an offer. Then he or she can do so by clicking on this give an offer button. Now here pitcher is asking for 70 lakhs for 2%, but I feel the valuation is somewhat high and will offer 50 lakhs rupees, but in exchange of I want 10% of equity. So by putting values, I click on give offer button. Then I am again redirected to home page, but this time I am not able to see the same startup here. This is because it is moved in this offered section. Now for this second startup, I have read the information and as a shark I want to save this startup for later. Then I can do that by clicking on this save button. When I will click on this button, this startup will move to saved section, and if I am not interested in startup at all, then I can reject this offer by clicking on this I am out button, and this startup will not visible to me as a shark. Now as said earlier, I can see the startups to those I have given an offer in this section and will have only one option of more to see details. When I click on more, here in addition of basic details which we have seen, we can see some more information such as details of our offer, also offers from other sharks if there are any. For now there is only one offer under all offers tab, and that is 2 given by us because we have not logged in with other Shark credentials and not given any offer. We can also change our offer by changing these values and clicking on counter offer button. So let me do it from 10% to 8% and click on the counter offer button. We can see the change is done here also, and now the valuation is changed to 6.25 crore from 5 crore. Here in deal section we will able to see those startups for which offer is given by me as a Shark and it is accepted by pitcher. Currently there is nothing to show in this section as we have not accepted the offer from pitcher side yet. In saved section we can see those startups for which we have clicked on save button on dashboard. In miss section I can see those startups for which Shark has given offer but the pitcher has accepted offer from some other Shark. So as soon as pitcher is accepting offers from other Shark, then startup will move from offer section to this missed section. Here is nothing to show because as mentioned there are no offer given by other Sharks and hence not accepted by pitcher. In profile section, Shark can watch profile of himself or herself and some more statistical data such as number of offered, missed, saved startups or number of deals made. And here in portfolio, the information about successful deals made by Sharks will be visible. Currently there is 0 rupees of investment made by the Shark in total. So now I will click on home and quickly give 2 to 3 offers for remaining startups. Now I will click on logout and will come back to home page of project. To explain some more functions, I will again log in as Shark but this time with different Shark. Last time we were logged in as Vinita Singh, so this time we will log in as Ashnir Grover. So I have entered credentials and logged in. Here we can see all startups are as in position and nothing got affected by our previous activities which we have done when we were logged in as Vinita. So let's say now Ashnir is also interested in this tax food startup. Now here we can see a question which was asked by Vinita but still it is not answered by the Sachin which is owner of this startup. Let it be. Ashnir will ask one more question as what do you expect other than money from Shark? And now we'll give an offer. So now this time Ashnir will offer 70 lakh rupees for 10% of equity. So as offer is made by Shark, this startup is moved to offer section. Here in more options, now we can see that all offers are became 2 as we know one offer was given by Vinita and one offer by Ashnir just now. So let me make 2 to 3 more offer to other startups once again as and now I will click on logout. Now we will log in as pitcher with Sachin's credential who is owner of this tax food startup. Now after login we will land on pitcher's dashboard where we can see 3 sections as home, offers and more. In home section we can see basic details of startup. We can see one update button by clicking on which we can change the description of startup and update it. Let me add one more line to this description and click on update. So here we can see updated description. We also can see Q&A section where question asked by Sharks will appear here and pitcher can give answers. So let me quickly add answer for these 2 questions. Next section is offer section where pitcher can see details of offers given by Sharks. Here we can see 2 offers are there, one from Vinita and another from Ashnir. Pitcher also can change his or her offer by clicking on this counter offer button. So here I will change from 2% to 4%. and click on update. So we can see now offer detail has been changed. Here as feature, I think that offer given by Ashnir is good for me. Then I will click on the accept offer button, and after clicking you can see now the accepted offer is marked as it's a deal. And now I also can see Shark's information by clicking on this button, which was not available there before accepting offer. One more thing you can observe that the counter offer button is not available now after accepting offer. This means that pitcher cannot update offer once deal is done. Third section is more, by clicking on which we will get two options, one as profile and other as logout. So by clicking on this profile, pitcher can see profile of himself or herself. And finally, pitcher can log out by clicking on this logout option. So now I will quickly show some points which you would like to see. I will firstly log in as Ashnir and come in deal section. Here you can see one startup is added, and by going in more, if I click on this idea owner, now we can see profile of idea owner along with contact number and email, which was not present when we checked it before accepting offer by pitcher. And if I click on profile section and go to portfolio, I can see total investment is updated along with startup name and offer details. Here you can see now number of deals are 1. So let me log out and again log in as another shark, which is Vinita. So for Vinita, if I go in miss section, I can see one startup because Vinita has given one offer to the startup, but the owner accepted offer by Ashnir and hence it is missed for Vinita. So she may want to delete it by clicking on this delete button from here. So let's delete this startup now and log out from Shark dashboard. So finally, let's log in as admin once again. This time when I go in active Shark tab and click on more for Ashnir Grover, I am able to see deals table along with information about Shark. So whatever number of deals made by particular Shark will be updated in this section in tabular form. In deals tab, we can see one more deal is added now, and finally in analytics tab, we can see respective data is also updated. So this was a demo of this project Shark Tank. Hope so you like it, and if it is, please click on like button and share it among your friends. Thank you for watching this video till the end. And for source code of this project, you can check description box below. Thank you and bye bye.